right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday.
Good morning. Happy Hump Day, Melbourne.
Happy Hump Day. A little bit chillier today, isn't
Well,
it?
speaking of the weather, I would like to remind you all yesterday when Jase was saying it's going to be a wet one, everyone get your brollies ready, get your raincoats ready for school pickup. And I said, I reckon it's going to be one of those hot days where the rain never comes. Did the rain come in your area?
I don't remember who's saying that, do you?
I think Lauren wins.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry to start
No
the day like that,
rain.
but she's
It
right.
felt like it was just waiting to burst.
I
but
tell you
no.
what, though, I thought the house was going to blow over. Wasn't it windy?
Yeah, we're the same. It was about 2 o'clock this morning. I could hear our side gate like bang, 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 because I hadn't locked it.
Intruder or wind? That's
I don't
a fun
know.
game
It was
to
2
play.
a.m. I was like, you know what? I don't care.
Just
Rob
leave
the
it?
joint.
You just left it?
Yeah, I just left it. Rob
yeah.
the joint. Whatever. You know.
Yeah.
If you're going to deal with that, go for it. What?
Could you fix the gate while you're there?
I do have a paranoia about home invasion at the moment, just because there's been a lot.
I know. I think everybody does.
I got a second bat.
No, you're not allowed to say that.
What?
You mean for baseball practice?
What? Really?
We're now storing a second baseball bat under the bed.
No. You just have it there for baseball practice.
Yeah.
Oh, a wood one?
I've got a metal
A
one.
wood one?
And a wood one. So depending how many I see intrude into the house, I'll roll to which side of the bed I need.
Oh, yeah.
That's strong, isn't it?
That's
What's wrong?
What numbers have you calculated in your head for wood v metal, Jase? Also, remember, they're just there for baseball practice.
Well, I've put one of those stickers. you
T-ball.
see-
He's more a T-ball guy.
Yeah, more of a T-ball guy.
I played T-ball.
I got one of those stickers they have on the doors at 7-Eleven to work out the height of the robber.
Oh, yeah, great.
So if they come in and they're in the green section, I'll go wood.
Yes.
What about the...
Peter Hitchener will find that very useful when he does Crime Stoppers.
Yes.
Thank God you had that measuring tape on the wall.
What about the sticker that says CCTV in use?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that stops
never-
people?
I've
it's
driven
never
off.
rolling.
I've driven off at a servo.
Have you?
Yeah, I was in Brisbane. We're in Brisbane seeing my family, and I was in a hire car, and like we're there for a few days, and 3 days in I get a phone call from the cops, and they're like, "Hey, he was pretty casual about it. He goes, I'm just ringing about situation regarding the BP servo. You drove off without paying for fuel."
Did you know? Were you straight away
I was
like,
completely. I was like, "No way!" And he goes, "Yeah," and I'm like, "I'm so sorry, mate. I haven't been sleeping, kids. I'm so sorry." And he goes, "Yeah, we're all having a laugh. We're watching the tape, and we're like, just look at him. He's just put that little Bowser back and got straight in his car like it's free and just driven off like no care in the world."
I got out of a taxi the other day and just walked off, and he was like, "Excuse me,"
Oh, yeah.
because I'm just so used to the Uber.
Yeah.
Uber sitch. Hey, didn't Uber have to do a huge payout to
They
the taxi
did.
corps
Why?
yesterday?
Why?
Oh, basically because the taxi... What do they call them? Federation?
Taxi corp.
Mafia?
Yeah. It's basically
Taxi
a big
mafia.
class action which has been filtering away for many, many years.
$270 million
Yeah.
or something they had to pay.
Really? Well, you
Yeah.
know what? Uber
About
can
stealing
afford
their
it.
jobs and their money.
Well, look,
I
Uber
think
can
it's
afford
worth
it,
$200 billion.
but I think it was a good wake-up call for the taxi industry. Time to clean those cars up, get rid of the beaded seat covers.
Not
Yeah,
even.
but
Could they
the-
just not yell at you out the window, taxis?
yeah.
Where are you going?
Bzzz, where you going? No, bzzz, too
And they
far.
go,
Yeah.
$100.
The Ubers now are just basically taxis without the stickers.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, but like you pay however far you go. They don't
Yeah.
there's no bartering in an Uber.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we're in
Oh, yeah.
barter territory.
I would love to barter for everything. That's
Oh,
what I miss
you
about
would.
Bali.
I wouldn't. I'd
Imagine
end up
going to-
paying
going-
top dollar for everything.
Going into 7-Eleven, just the big M, thanks. $4. I'll give you 3.
No.
It's used by. It's got 2 days. If I don't buy it, no one's going to. $3 or I walk.
Oh, God, if it's only got 2 days left, I think you've gone too high.
Don't they give you certain coloured shopping bags in Bali?
Hang on, I'm not done. You can throw in one of those
I've
Krispy
heard
Kremes
that. Like
Yeah,
if they give you your stuff in a red bag, it's
if
like,
you're-
he's a sucker, he'll overpay, and the next person knows.
So it's a message to all the rest of the
Yeah.
retailers.
Look at this
basically,
Dumbo.
look at this bloke.
Remember how
Fleece him.
the guys with the bum bags sitting on scooters outside little Circle K's would offer like, Valium, 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 and then I'd come along and they'd go, Viagra, Viagra, Viagra. I was like, I want the Valium. He's like, you need the Viagra. I'm like, don't tell me what I need. Open that bum bag.
Also, like the Indonesian, is it rupiah?
Yeah.
Very complicated. Things are worth like millions of. There's so many zeros in
Yeah.
the prices,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
think
yeah.
you're paying $5 or something,
How
and you're
much for
actually paying
Viagra?
50
Well, it was
from a
special.
Balinese market.
A special, because if you buy it in bulk, you get it a lot cheaper. Bad start to the day.
Yep. What's happened?
You had a fall.
No,
Oh, he's in had a full age territory.
no, it just fell. Or I might
No. You had a fall.
No, okay, well, I didn't have a fall.
Mhm.
Okay. However, like the kids are spilling a lot of water around the house at the moment. Well, Archie, the 2-year-old, And I
Doesn't
said,
he have a sippy cup?
yeah, no, he's going through like an independent stage where he doesn't want the lid. And he's 2.
Oh,
I guess we
no.
better take the lid off.
Whose idea is that?
Who do you reckon?
It's if you need railings.
Not mine.
If you need railings, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't need a railing.
Or even a shower chair.
I don't need a
maybe?
railing, but I was saying to Lou, my wife, the other day, we can't have water on the ground.
No, he needs a lid on
I'm
his
gonna slip.
sippy cup.
Or someone's going to slip. And she goes, the only person that's going to slip is you. All of us can walk through little puddles of water. I'm like, don't have a crack at my age. Anyway, I'm a bit rattled because we were playing musical beds again last night. And not in the fun way you want to play musical beds. This is like, kids waking up, all that. And so, look.
Hang on, talk me through musical beds.
So, like, my wife will wake me at probably 1:30 this morning and be like, hey, one of the kids isn't sleeping.
So
Right.
why doesn't she go and
Well,
sleep
so
in there?
she went in there last night, but then he still wasn't settling. So she came back after a few hours and needed me to go in.
Oh.
And then I woke up this morning, I didn't know where I was or who I was with.
It's not a fun
So
game.
keep that in mind.
So
then
did you wake up in your own bed
or
in a racing car bed?
no, I
can't
woke up in a
remember.
racing car bed last night. Yeah.
With a child also kicking you in the head?
There was someone in the bed. I didn't check who it was. I just got out and had a shower. But anyway, my mind wasn't on the job this morning when I arrived at work.
Did you crash your car?
Hang on. I saw something in
So
the
did
car
I.
park.
I arrived at the same time as Scatman, our audio producer. Scatman, what did I say to you this morning when we got in the lift? I said to him, someone's had a bad morning. And he said, why? And I go, because there's like broken glass. It must have been the guys from the night show.
Taillights.
Eyes
the
to the
taillight was
screen.
broken.
Oh, part of your car sitting in the... Why did you deliberately put that in my car spot? Because I nearly drove over all the debris.
That's your concern.
Yeah.
I backed my car hard into a pole, and the first thing out of your mouth is, why is all the debris in my
But you've
park?
definitely kicked it into my spot, so I drove over it.
No, I didn't purposely kick it in. It shattered everywhere.
It's in a
That
very
now
neat
looks like
pile.
my car.
Oh, Jase.
Jace.
No wonder you said you were having a bad morning when I walked in this morning. Smash.
So
That's-
you know what that
Can I-
means, don't you?
The car park's cursed
I
because we've
hate
all.
that. I'm off the car park.
Thank you. I said that on day
No,
one.
we're campaigning for valet,
I think we're going to
or
need.
I'm not coming in.
I think we're going to need a tour bus to pick us all
I
up. Do the
would-
rounds in the morning.
The bloody RSL down the road has a tour,
Yeah.
not a tour bus, a courtesy bus where it can drop you home.
Why can't
What-
we have one?
Let's use that. The RSLs aren't using it in the morning.
Because I got stuck on day one. You've crashed on day 7, Clint.
There's a good chance a few people will still be asleep in the bus when we get in. Hello, Steve, Pam, Deborah.
I'm finding the car park beautiful.
Now, hang on. Wait.
That's
Clint,
because you
just-
drive a bloody
Just, Clint,
hatchback, a 16-year-old.
let's get him to commentate us through the scene this morning.
Okay,
Talk
okay.
us through. I heard
How did it happen?
I heard Kathy Freeman once commentate watching herself do the 400-metre
that's
sprint.
a
Was
good
amazing.
idea.
This is what I want. Talk us through it. Drive into the car park,
So
through the boom
let's
gate.
just fast forward to the 6 passes that you've used to get in.
There's about 6 boom gates to get through. And then what happened?
I put the car in reverse.
Yeah.
I acknowledge the tint on my car is quite dark.
Darker
Would
than
you say
legal
illegal?
tint.
No, I'd say frowned upon. So I normally have to lower my car windows when I'm in an undercover car park.
Shut
Otherwise,
up.
I can't see.
You have to put the windows down in a car park.
Yeah. So I put the windows down, was backing into the spot. My mind was on home life, and then bang, and I've let out an almighty, oh no.
Can't
yeah,
be
I'm
that bad.
Oh, I knew it was bad.
What about that when you're like, how bad is
Oh,
it?
I knew it was bad. And you know the worst bit? You know what this means? Loan car.
I hope you get a tiny little Honda Jazz.
I know.
Something.
What am I going to
The baby seats, will they fit in a Honda Jazz?
I'm going to be in bloody this old beat up red Daihatsu Charade
Great.
with Ron Smash Repairs written down the side. But it'll just say Ron because the other panel where Smash Repair sticker was would have been replaced.
You pride yourself in your reverse parking too, so that's really put a bounce in my step
Yeah,
this
same
morning.
here.
Well done, Jase.
Thanks for making us feel better.
13 24 10. Do you have a loan car I could borrow for 2 weeks?
Really?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Is that what you're actually asking people to call for? I thought
100%.
you were going to say if you had a worse morning than Chase.
No, we're all part of a family here. If you've got, like, the old bloody Tarago sitting in the driveway and you don't use it anymore, and I can
Yeah.
borrow the van for 2
Little
weeks.
Daihatsu Charade.
Little Daihatsu
Gathering
Charade.
dust.
Would I fit in a Mazda 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're great
you fit
cars.
in all the
zippy.
cars.
I'd probably
You'd
just
be
have to take the front seat out and sit in the back.
You know what? I think you should have to catch PT for the week.
Oh,
Public
good, Lauren.
transport.
Good.
Let's give him a mission for
Yes.
the week. Public transport.
I'll buy you a Mikey.
Oh, I thought you meant working out with a personal trainer. Public transport, I'll do fine.
Jase, who has got Formula One in his blood this week with the F1 coming up. He drives through our office car park like Daniel Ricciardo.
No, I don't.
Well, he's also a very cocky driver, isn't he?
I'm not a
Very
cocky driver.
Very
No.
cocky.
Jace, come on.
Confident.
Cocky.
Cocky.
Anyway, he hooned into the car park this morning, smashed the back of his car straight into a pole.
I can't drive nose into a car spot.
Well, it turns out you can't drive back in either.
She's got you again.
You.
It's a nice reality check for you, really.
So Jace has put out the call this morning on 13 24 10. Does anyone have a spare car sitting in their front yard that Jace might be able to
Because
boz
I
for the week?
just know at the Wreckers I'm going to be
Why
stuck.
is it called the Wreckers? Is it Wreckers?
Smash repairs.
The
Smash
panel
repairs.
beater? Is it
Oh,
the
yeah,
panel
actually, I've got to
beater?
be careful. Wreckers, I'll probably just pick my car up with a giant
Yeah.
claw machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go the smash repairs.
Sell it
don't
for
I?
parts.
You're not going to pick apart.
Oh my God, remember that song?
Pick apart,
pick apart, pick apart, pick apart, pick apart.
Don't leave your car just sitting in a heap. Come to pick apart
Where everything's cheap.
So where do I go? Pick apart.
Yeah.
Not just pick
Second-hand
apart, but
parts
it's-
for a second-hand
Okay,
car.
right,
For
okay.
a door to a wheel to a bumper bar.
You can be done. You can be done for
that
cash
ad.
for comment.
Pick apart, pick apart, pick apart, pick apart.
Anyway, so you need a new car. Well, not a
No,
loan car.
no, I
a
don't-
loan
I just-
car.
I just-
Yeah, don't go to the Wreckers or you're going to find your steering wheel on Amazon,
All right.
eBay.
I know that steering wheel anyway.
All right, Ingrid from Blackburn has kindly called up. Ingrid, good morning.
Ingrid,
Good morning, guys.
Have you got a spare car, girlfriend?
you got a loaner?
Yeah, I've got a black
Yeah.
Holden Barina with mag wheels, red and black mag wheels.
Sick. Does it have fluffy dice?
No, but it's a manual. Can you drive a manual?
Oh, Jase.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to expose him.
Can you
Come
drive
on,
a
can you?
manual Holden Barina with mag wheels?
I can't legally. I've only got an auto
Well,
license.
no.
What about technically?
I think you can legally.
Yeah.
Really?
Because once
You
you've got
can.
once you got your auto
Opens.
license for 3 years,
Yeah.
I think you can drive a manual.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I'm on a geriatric license where I can drive anything.
Yeah, mine's the
No.
same.
Can't
Yeah,
drive
right.
a truck.
Ingrid, does it have a legal tint?
No, shut up.
Why do you have a
No,
spare?
it doesn't.
Why do you have a spare Holden Barina just sitting in your front yard?
Yeah, this sounds like you've done a bloody job in it or something.
No, the Regos run out, actually. You might need to register
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
Ah, comes with a cat. Rego's expensive.
Is this a ploy just to get me to register your car for a year?
Yeah, smart. Well
All
done,
right.
Ingrid.
That's
well
a
done.
lovely offer, but I'm going to go the tram, thank you.
Oh, now this is a local. Raquel from Hampton East. You live in Hampton East,
that's
Jase.
great.
Could be your neighbour.
Raquel, are you near Meth Coles? Oh,
I don't think you've picked
hang
that
on,
call up.
hang on. There we go. Raquel, you there?
Hello,
Hello, Raquel. Do you live near Meth Coles on Bluff Road?
Meth Coles. Yes, I do.
Okay, local. That's
Do you
good.
ever see
Yeah.
Jace in the hood, fanging around like an F1 driver?
Funny little hat.
I must say, I have seen him driving, and Jase, you were driving very safely.
Thank you very much.
However,
Yeah,
I don't trust you with my car, but I will volunteer as chauffeur.
Oh, you're going to give him a...
Must be
What,
nice.
like carpool?
I mean, we're local.
There you go. But do you get up early, Raquel?
I've just finished at the gym, so I'm sure I can change
Oh, this
my
is
alarm.
good.
to be
This is
Maybe.
good. No.
Hang on,
Maybe
hang
Jace could go to the gym with you on the way in.
So you're going to give me a lift to work, but we have to stop via the gym and do a
Yep.
workout on the way.
We definitely don't have to.
Right,
No, we
okay.
should. We should.
Okay.
Can't skip leg day.
Oh, mate.
Share a
Raquel,
protein
that's
shake
so
together.
Nice.
That is very lovely
And
of you.
Jace will take you up on the
Well,
offer
hang
when
on,
the
let's
car
not
gets
rush.
to the wreckers and
Let's
sold
not
for
rush
parts.
into anything. You hold there. We'll get your
Jeez,
details.
you've had a shit morning, haven't
I've
you?
had an absolute bad. I've crashed the
Why?
car and now I've signed up to a gym.
Naughty, naughty.
640.
Ooh, we like a naughty 640.
Well, we're getting naughty at 6:40 talking about this video that has gone viral.
I haven't seen the video.
Couple in Sydney who are getting jiggy with it in a blue people mover, Jace.
Just
Throwdown
on
in
the
the
streets of
car.
Sydney.
They are not only in the throwdown, having a throwdown on the streets of Sydney, but they're right next to a bustling tourist beach next to Coogee Oval in Sydney.
What?
I know that
People just
area.
walking past,
Coogee
having
Beach.
a geese,
Sorry, time of day?
like middle of the day,
So
lunchtime. They're having a lunchtime romp.
full nud, or they just got the drop the
He
pants?
might have had his
or-
socks on.
Okay.
Never sexy. A man just in socks. But lots of people were recording it on their phones, having a laugh, and you can see him in there with his seat reclined back, just really getting into it at lunchtime.
The seat reclines.
Seat reclined
What
back.
sort of car are we talking?
Question.
A blue people mover.
Oh.
Tell you what's not sexy. If it's an electric seat, are we going to do this? Yep.
They're quite
Get ready
slow,
for it.
aren't they?
Get ready for it.
You still into it? Yep.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. Okay, get on.
Yeah, but then if you've got the manual seat, you pull that thing up on the side and
Oh, yeah.
you're back and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Not that I
I've
would
got
know.
the racing type seats in my car. So.
Oh, so you put the girl in a harness.
You'd be
that
snug
what
as a
you're
bug. The seats like wrap around your shoulders, Clint.
Just going to put this harness on you? Why
I
am I
don't-
wearing a harness?
You
No
drive
reason.
a sports car. I don't think that's practical for having a romp.
Just whack
Have
this,
you ever had a romp in the car,
just whack
Clint?
this neck brace on?
Not much room to move.
Do I really need to
have
wear
I had a romp in the car? I don't want to incriminate myself, but I know plenty of people who haven't had a romp in the car.
Have you?
in your car?
Not in this car,
But you
but in
have.
previous iterations.
Yeah. Jase?
Yeah.
No?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
What about a
Well, there's
company
something
car?
so naughty about it in a car.
company car?
Oh, not in someone else's car, because God knows who else has
Company
been in there.
car.
Like a radio station,
Yeah.
Black Thunder?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. On top of the esky.
Oh.
On top of the
The
esky.
free cans of Coke were in the back. I couldn't take them out. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I didn't do it in the company car.
You did.
No, I haven't.
You did.
Now, look,
I wouldn't put it past you.
I saw you
So-
compiling a list.
Yes, we asked around.
Love a list.
We asked around our little team here
Yep.
about the naughtiest spot you've decided was good for a throwdown. And I've decided you guys are a pack of freaks.
Okay, so this was an anonymous list put together by the team. Everyone just had to text producer Brody where they've done it.
Okay, I'm going to start with this one. Who do we think had a crack on a Gold Coast balcony in the middle of the day?
Clint.
Queenslander, Jase.
Jase.
No, I'm not a balcony guy. Too much pressure. Also, scared of heights.
Jane's got a guilty
Oh,
look.
Scatman!
What?
This was supposed to be anonymous. You can't be pointing at people. I look out at Brody and he's sitting there pointing at people. No,
Okay.
anonymous. All right, next
What
one.
about this
Like
one?
having the wind between. Oh, no. Don't.
I reckon this is a common hotspot in a car wash while the auto car wash machine was washing the car, getting a wax.
Oh, you're on a time frame there.
Jason.
Yeah, that's
100%. Was your wife there?
Give it a buff. Come on.
All right. Who had a crack at Monash University? Caulfield in an empty classroom.
Oh.
In an empty classroom.
That's naughty.
What were you doing there?
That's gross.
Some. What? Can we ask what subject?
He was doing
No.
intercourse.
Sex ed.
I was helping a girl study for science.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah.
Wow.
Won't be hiring you as a tutor.
Guys,
experimenting.
no one did this.
Go.
A shop at Chadstone during late night shopping.
What?
Come on.
No,
Look at
not
your
me. Not-
stupid little face.
Not me. I'm a Southland guy.
Southland.
Lauren, you were the Myer ambassador.
There were personal shopping suites actually. At
There were
mine.
perks.
Really? Hang on. Who was? I bet it was the thumb again. Brody,
I used to work at Chadstone.
You're a freak.
you're a sex pest, mate.
That's
There's
not
something
on.
wrong with you.
Okay, no one.
Fitting rooms.
No one
Fitting
point
rooms.
the
Have you ever done a
finger.
fitting room?
Not with the curtain. Like,
No, it'd be have to be a door.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
opposed to the curtain.
I wouldn't do a fitting room. You know when they put all those mirrors around, you'd be able to.
Oh,
Like, oh,
yeah.
no
Too
one
many
looks good.
angles.
Yeah, no.
No,
one's
you,
good.
can,
Also-
you can never have enough.
I'm assuming it was in a fitting room, not in the middle of like
Yeah,
H&M.
yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Was
keep
it at the
going.
Brow kiosk? You know how that's all open? You walk
The
past
Brow
it.
Bar.
Oh, the Brow Bar.
I think they've got the chairs as well.
They
mate.
do have the-
Oh my god.
I'm going to need help to get up. How would you like to win your way to the Formula One Rolex Australian Grand Prix? Our number is 132410. Give us a ring right now. We are looking for the person who can do the best Formula One car sound. Demonstration, please. Clint, stand away.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Do you like that?
Why is it taking till Wednesday for you to pull out that
That's true. That was
It's a bit of spit on the
solid.
microphone now, though.
That was solid.
Thank you so much. Hottest tickets in town, Jase.
Absolutely, it is
Sold out.
completely sold out.
for Saturday and Sunday. It's a great event. I love the Australian Grand Prix. And also, like, if you're not watching the cars, there's so much to do around the grounds.
Activities. Lots of activities.
Lots of activities. Lots of, like, it's one sport where you can actually kind of get up close with the drivers as
Yeah.
well. They do lots of
Can I ask a
talks,
stupid question?
appearances.
Stupid question.
Talk to
Go
us.
for it. No, never a stupid question, Jase.
Will they ever do a Grand Prix with electric cars?
There is. It's called the Formula E.
Yeah.
But is it like dead silent?
It's not completely silent.
Do you know what I
You
mean?
still
Like-
hear the tire. It's huge though. It's really, really
Really?
growing. Yeah,
Like, I don't
Formula
want to
E.
watch a bunch of Prius and Teslas racing
No,
around
no,
a
no.
track.
They're
actual-
Formula
look like-
One car.
They look like real
Well,
cars.
Yeah,
They're like
right.
race cars, but Formula E it's called.
Well, do you
There's also
remember-
because before the Formula One they have the Formula 2, so there's all different
Do you
like
remember a few
grades
years
of
back,
engines and.
there was outrage because the F1 car, it sounds so meaty, so
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
And they tried to reduce the carbon footprint and they changed the
sound.
engines in them.
Yeah,
and
people hated
there was
it.
outrage because
Really?
it was just like,
Well, that's the sport. That's, you know what I mean?
Well,
All right.
Once upon a time, Clint and I drove in the Formula One Celebrity Grand Prix. I've done it twice, and one year I did it. They were in Lexus electric cars, and they were silent. And the boys that we were racing with felt so emasculated by it. They made them put fake exhaust pipes on them because they were too embarrassed
You know what they
to
should
get
have done?
around the Grand Prix track
Bit
with
of
no
cardboard
noise.
and some pegs
Some
on the back of your
good idea.
bike.
Some
You know the
cans.
old, like,
Yeah.
the cardboard and pegs on your
Yeah,
push
yeah.
bike? Sounds
the
like a
pulp version
motorbike.
of a spokey doke.
All right, let's go to the phones. Here we go.
All
Three
right.
people battling it out. Best one to do a car sound will go into the grand final, and we're playing just after 7 this morning.
All right, let's go to Moralbuck. Kane, good morning.
Good morning.
You
All
a
right.
big F1 fan?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get you tickets. You sound giddy with excitement.
Go for it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Right. Me, me, meow, 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 meow.
Not
I
bad.
like the distance. I like how it sounds like the car's getting away.
Not bad.
Not bad. We've had, trust me, we
a
have
good
had,
start.
I'm
we've had
happy-
much worse.
Yeah, happy with the gear changes. No, there was a woman yesterday who sounded like she was about to combust, but she was great.
Yeah.
Haley and Heathmont, you're up. You ready to go?
All right, good morning, guys.
Morning. Whereabouts are you at the moment? Just out of curiosity.
I'm walking into work.
Great.
Right, that's always good.
Perfect spot for
Someone
it.
walks past you. She all right? Okay, when you're ready.
Okay, ready? There we go, guys.
Always good to chat, Haley.
That sounded like hey, what are the other races? The supercars.
Yeah, that
Did we
was
think
more,
that was more
yeah,
supercar?
yes. That was more Gold
V8.
Coast sound. Yeah.
Our next guest has a name like a winner.
Oh, Haas.
Haas.
From Wallet. Haas, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
Good. Do
Are
you
you
love-
a rev head?
I am a little bit of a rev head.
Okay, Haas, this is your moment, mate.
He'll be good.
Best car sound wins. Dare I say the person to beat is Kane at the moment in slot 1. It's over to you. Go for it. What is that?
There we go.
What's happened?
They're
to
going
the
down the
car?
back.
Is the
They're
car
going down the back
okay?
straight.
What's happened to the car, Haas?
No, okay.
Well, I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide today. Should we ask?
I think
Who-
we're going Kane.
Kane.
Kane, you're up.
Yes, awesome.
You are through to the grand final. Guys, it is grand final time.
Right, we're about
It's
to
race
give
day.
away the 4-day pass to the Rolex Australian Formula One Grand Prix, which is such a great event, but sold out.
Now, would you like to hear the car sound that got him into the grand final? Contestant number 1 was Ben, and he pulled this one off.
I like that one.
That was day 1.
Okay.
Ben is back into the grand final. Morning, Benny.
Hello, how's it going?
We're good.
Benny, do you have a plan? Are you going to change things up?
Oh, no, I'm going to stick with it.
Oh, yeah, well, it worked first
Okay.
time.
All
If
right.
it ain't broke.
Okay, here we go. This is your grand final entry. Go for it. Strong. Consistent.
Good start. Good start, Benny.
Oh, I thought his first entry was better.
You what, sorry?
I thought his first entry was better.
We're judging this on the grand final entry,
Oh,
not
well-
the original.
Oh,
Yeah, because you can have a good drive in qualifying.
Exactly.
And then you can stuff it up on the race day.
This was Sarah's qualifying entry.
that was strong.
That was strong.
She knows her
Really?
Formula
That
One,
was
I reckon.
qualifying. Today's game day.
Sarah, do you love the F1?
I love the F1.
You can tell. All right. You want to go all 4 days?
I want to go all 4 days.
Okay, this is your moment, Sarah.
Go for it.
I'm ready.
Take us to Albert Park. Oh,
That was
good.
She's still going.
That was strong.
Mate, you've been practicing.
Mate,
That was
Honestly,
strong.
I've been practicing.
Have you?
Ask anyone.
That was good.
Would we say?
Oh, she's Clubhouse.
I think she's currently in P1.
You are in P1 position. All right. It all comes down to Kane. Now, Kane just qualified this morning with this. He's going to have to step it up. Let's be honest. He is going to have to step it up from qualifying.
He
if
knows
he's
the
going to take it out
conditions,
from
though,
himself.
Jase.
He does.
He's driven the track this morning.
Hey, that's true. Kane,
Kane.
welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, Kane.
This is it.
Can you overtake Sarah in
Final
P1?
lap. This is it. It all comes down to
Don't
this.
leave anything on the track.
No,
Kane.
no. This is
Gusto.
definitely. When you're ready.
Lights out and away we go.
Oh, strong.
But
I think in P1 and taking home the championship points,
The checkered flag.
the checkered flag has been waved. And on top of the podium, going to the Grand Prix for 4 days, Jase.
Sarah! Sarah from Camberwell, you are off to the Formula One Rolex Australian Grand Prix.
Sarah, that was solid.
Your lips got you there. Well done.
Thank you so much.
No
Who are
worries.
you going to?
Guys.
Who are you? What team are you behind for this year's Grand Prix?
Look, I'm definitely a McLaren girl.
McLaren
Oh.
girl. There you go.
Bandu and Oscar all the way.
Okay,
Yes.
well, congratulations. Enjoy this weekend, all right?
How does the
Thank you.
Have a
how
great
does the
weekend.
prize cupboard here at Novawork? Can we give the other two something?
A prize what?
Oh, do we have one?
A prize cupboard?
We're new around here.
Yeah,
We don't have the keys to everything yet.
yeah,
Clint.
yeah. Don't try and be the hero like,
Oh, I'm
sorry.
trying to be the nice guy. I feel
Well,
bad
maybe you
for
could
them.
give them a driving new Mercedes sports
Oh,
car.
that's a good consolation prize.
All right, it is just gone 17 past 7, guys. Coming up next.
The Great Kate debate.
Where are you, Kate?
is she?
I'm so glad to hear those protesters have had their sentencing extended.
Oh, that's insane.
The amount of chaos I'm all up for protesting. That's fine. Freedom of speech, all that. But those knobs that shut down the Westgate that day and caused absolute hell to the traffic across Melbourne. Not only that, 16. Did you say 16 in the news? Emergency
16
service?
emergency services.
Couldn't get through.
Police, fire, ambulance.
Lady had a
Did
baby
I
on the
so-
side of a road. Like, pull your head in. You know what I mean? Like, honestly.
There are ways and means to protest, and as you say, Jase, I'm all for it. In the right way,
Yeah.
in the
So
right manner.
They've had their sentence
Extended. The
to what?
police
Do we know?
prosecutors actually or appealed effectively
Okay.
the
Yeah, lock up the
initial
wankers, I
sentence.
say. Like, honestly, it really annoys me. Really annoys me.
Yeah, there's ways and means of doing things.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Well, they're in big
Exactly
trouble
right.
now. Clint Stanway hasn't stopped talking about it for weeks.
I'm invested.
This is what we're talking about.
Kate Middleton, where are you? Is this a horror story? Princess Middleton, where are you? The world is starting to worry. Kate Middleton, where are you? Explanations I'm not buying.
Catchy.
Princess Middleton, where are you? Someone is clearly lying.
Now the world has gone mad over wanting to know where is Kate Middleton. Things like that are like all over TikTok. There are sleuths on TikTok with millions of views, with conspiracy theories, with ideas of what might have happened, where she might be.
So first, some background, right?
Yep.
She's not been spotted publicly in a public engagement sense since Christmas, because the palace have confirmed that she underwent, quote, abdominal surgery.
Now, there's one grainy paparazzi picture of her in a car, and yesterday there's a picture of her a video of her and William leaving a farmyard market,
Now,
apparently.
reports overnight, some people are saying that was AI generated.
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
Well,
Now,
okay,
let's
you
not
laugh.
also forget-
You laugh, but I don't think it looks like her.
really?
Are we doing this?
No, it's not her.
So here's my issue.
It's not her.
Okay.
Well, because there's also rumours that he has had an affair with Rose Hanbury and she's pregnant with his child.
Oh,
As if
God.
Prince...
Who's Rose Hanbury?
Oh, she's in their inner circle. She's
Oh,
denied
okay.
Continue
it.
now,
the
mate.
family.
He's not throwing a leg over with about 8 assistants. like around him. Like they would be the most watched couple in the world.
Yeah, I can't imagine the future king's got much time or freedom to have a fling.
No. Also, he knows he's only a couple of years away from getting the top spot. You're not going to throw it now.
Well, and also, like, let's not forget what his father did to his mother.
Exactly.
And I just don't think he'd walk in those footsteps.
Now, in saying all that, there's obviously something going on. Because otherwise you'd come out and just flatten the rumours. I know they don't respond.
To media.
Traditionally, they don't respond.
It's like in those hostage movies, we won't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah. But the photo saga just sent the world mad, didn't it? When she released the photo and all the Photoshop editing issues.
Okay.
She's not wearing her wedding ring.
Where do we think she is?
I think she's had abdominal surgery and she's staying at home for 12 weeks with her children because the kids haven't been in school. That's the other thing. And they don't have, I don't think they have help in the house.
On a serious note, abdominal surgery would, iron you out for that long, would it?
Well, we were talking
I don't know.
Well, according to the palace.
Yeah.
Depending on the surgery, could she possibly have one of those bags?
Well, maybe if it was bowel surgery.
If it was bowel surgery and you had to have a bag.
But also, leave her alone.
Totally. But knowing the royal palace, I can't imagine they're going to want her on the balcony waving with the bag.
Maybe. But medical stuff should be private, surely.
You with me?
Even if you're the princess. That's private, no?
Yeah.
Where do you think she is, Clint?
You think she's got the bag?
I think she's just invested in a TV series like One Day. On Netflix.
Sitting at home on the couch. So you don't believe the affair?
It's something sinister's at play. I don't think it's a health-related thing.
Really? Oh.
Do you think there's trouble in the palace?
I think they're on the skids.
No.
I mean, hang on a second.
No.
Jase, you're a father of 3.
Yep.
Does that put a relationship under any pressure?
Not at all, Lauren. Not at all. They would be having intimate times with each other every day. There'd be no stress. They'd each be getting at least 9 hours sleep a night. 3 kids, plus the world looking at you? Not at all.
No.
No pressure at all.
Some people are saying she's going into the jungle for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which starts this weekend.
I could tell you now.
If she pops
She'd
up,
be good.
This wouldn't be happening on Lizzie's watch. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
She would have cracked the whip by now.
Oh, Lizzie would have been bloody throwing a corgi at him going, sort it out.
Well, TikTok is alight with catchy tunes like that one we heard before.
I miss Liz.
Who's writing this stuff?
I don't know, but it's a cracker. Take us to the break.
Kate Middleton, where are you?
It's catchy.
Is this a horror story? Princess Middleton, where are you? The world is starting to worry.
Collingwood v St Kilda this week at the G.
Tomorrow night, is it Thursday night?
Yes, Thursday night footy, baby. I'm back in the Pies, obviously. I put by 6. I'm not super confident because
Pies are very good at the MCG.
They are?
As was on display in the grand final last year.
You know how I do the tipping in the Herald Sun, sorry. I've had an absolute shocker the last couple of weeks. I got my 8-year-old to do the tips for me last night.
Clint, are you surprised that Jase is not winning the Herald Sun tipping competition?
I'm floored, Lauren. I'm floored. And he says he's got his 8-year-old to do his tips.
Yeah, right.
No, I smell a rat.
He'd be doing better than that.
What are you on? You last?
Yeah.
You last?
No. Look, we're like an even last. There's a few of us on like
Well, it's only
3.
round 2.
Are you beating the kiss of death?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, not yet.
God.
Hey,
That's
just
rough
quickly,
one.
this one got me. Doggies v Gold Coast.
Where is
Where
it
is
being
it?
played?
I think it's at Marvel.
Mars Stadium.
Mars.
Oh, Ballarat. Ballarat. Bulldogs in Ballarat.
Really?
What? Mars Bar Stadium? Or Mars is in the planet? What's it named after?
It's just called Mars
Stadium.
Named after what?
Mars.
Well, it's up to you.
The planet?
A Mars
Have
a day
taken a
helps
sponsor-
you work
Rest
rest.
and
On Mars
play.
Bar. Are they made in Ballarat?
They might be.
They must be.
You must be onto something.
Can we Google that, please? A Mars bar's made
Mars
in Ballarat.
Bars, Ballarat.
Well, you can't have Mars Bar Stadium if they're made in, like, northern Queensland.
Oh, my God. I used
Surely.
to, you know what? When I was a kid, we went to the Coca-Cola factory. Best school excursion ever.
Did you? For school?
You know, you walk the hallways of the Coca-Cola factory and there's post-mix machines. Just like in reception.
Kids wouldn't be allowed to do that nowadays.
No.
We've
Yes,
got an
the
answer.
thumb.
They've been making Mars bars in Ballarat for over 40 years and still do to this day.
Wow.
We need an excursion.
We're going on an excursion to Ballarat.
Let's go to the rat.
To the Mars Bar factory?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then we go to Sovereign Hill on the way home.
Can we go now?
Do we have to?
The old-fashioned photos, we're doing it.
We got the punt from another radio station at the end of last year. We're all doing this breakfast show.
Are we still talking about that, really?
No. So then we've been at home for, 3 months?
Yeah.
Right? Until the lovely people at Nova picked us up.
Yes, they adopted us.
What were you doing? Pacing?
I can't imagine you were fun to be around.
No one touch the phone!
Just in case.
Is the phone charged? Make sure the ringer's up in case someone rings.
Do you have an answering machine?
One ring and I was like, hello? I'll take it.
Did you get any other job offers other than this one, can I ask?
The GYG drive-through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they sent us free GYG. Thank you. Actually, running with that, Mercedes offered me a job.
Your car's on the way.
You never know. That meant a lot of time at home. My wife and I living in each other's pockets.
See, I loved the time at home with my Paulie. I was like, let's take an adult gap year and have a year living like teenagers and travel around.
Is she showing off?
You didn't
Opposite
have that
at our place.
same excitement.
I experienced what I think a lot of people related to during lockdown. You know how there was a lot of relationships put to the test during lockdown because you were living in each other's pockets. When we were in lockdown, I could still go into the radio station, so I didn't experience that. But for the last 3.5 months, I've experienced it.
You know you're allowed to leave the house. You're allowed to do whatever you wanted.
What? No 5K? What?
You weren't...
But like 3 kids at home, add school holidays, it's just been a pressure bubble. And Lou and I have been at each other and we're trying to work through it. And, we're trying different systems and things like that. On the weekend, we had a friend of ours, Ryan, come and stay with us. In hindsight, this wasn't the most mature thing. But Lou and I were having an argument Saturday morning, and it just kept escalating through the day.
Were there other people in the house while you were arguing?
Yes.
Including Ryan, the house guest?
Yep. And his son.
Oh.
Now, at one point, Lou went out, and she came home. And when she came home, we were still arguing on the phone. And
when you say arguing, are you yelling at each other, or are you like, no, I just don't want to do that? Like a little...
I'm not going to talk about this in front of Ryan.
Yeah.
Let's park it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
And
no, I'm not going to park it. If we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it now.
You think no one's noticed, but everyone's
noticed.
Was Ryan aware?
He was, because it got to a point where Lou was parked on the driveway out the front, refusing to answer my calls anymore and refusing to come in. And I would refuse to go out to her.
Okay. Standoff.
So we sent Ryan in between us with messages.
What?
Oh, yeah. So, right, great.
What, like a negotiator?
Okay. So Ryan's a...
what does he do for
he's
a crust?
Player in the game now.
He's a hostage negotiator. No. Well, funnily enough, when we were all younger, he used to be our flatmate.
Okay.
So
he knows you both equally?
He knows us both
Okay.
equally. So I would be like, look, this is ridiculous. Can you tell her we're blowing up over nothing? He would go out, sit with her in the car, have a cry and a cuddle, come in, tell her side of the story.
Are you kidding?
No.
Where are the kids? Where was... Oh, who cares? Actually, whatever. They'll get over it. They're having screen time. And
They're on
hoping.
iPads, Dale. They're living. They are living.
Was Ryan taking sides, do you think?
I did wonder, like, is he out there sitting with her right now going, you know what, he needs to be better?
Yeah.
I've been that person in the middle.
Yeah.
And you sit on both sides
Yeah,
of the fence.
absolutely
You
you
tell
do.
them they're both right.
Yeah, you give them both a cuddle.
You could tell he did get to a point where he was over it because he negotiated a meet in the middle, like at the front door.
Do?
Like she got out of the car and I walked to the front door and we're chatting.
Did you have the wire door shut between
No,
you?
we opened the wire door. The crim safe was unlocked.
It's not crib safe.
It's not
Unless
crib
it's crib
safe.
safe.
So we opened the crim safe.
Yeah.
And he was sort of standing behind her looking at me like, no, deal with it later.
What was the issue?
Oh, no. We're going to need another segment.
Was it about the air fryer being too big in the butler's pantry?
Have you got a butler's?
Yeah, he lives
No,
in a mansion.
It is not the issue right now. No, the
In
issue
fact, she wasn't in the driveway. She was in a separate wing of the house.
The issue was she was out the front in the morning and I walked out through the garage and I was like, hey, Lou, there's definitely something dead in here. I can smell something. And she whipped around and was like, that's how we're starting the day. No good morning, no hello. And then we're off.
Well, there could have been a dead body in the garage.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Whose side are you
But
on,
you
Clint?
still could have said, hey, Lou, good morning. There might be a dead body in the garage.
Jesus, you flipped. You're on my side then.
Told
and then
you.
boom.
Just a little good morning would have been
Oh,
nice.
Didn't you say good morning
And
when
then
you woke
deal
up,
with
though?
the body.
Or did she wake up somewhere else?
She
and
woke
then-
up. No, she woke up separate.
Oh, she got up earlier.
Yeah. 13-24-10.
Are you still in this fight? You resolved it.
We sort of resolved it. 13-24-10.
It's Wednesday.
Are you currently in a fight with your partner right now?
Have you said good morning to her?
Today,
Yeah.
we haven't exchanged texts.
Are the kids still sitting at home on iPads since the weekend?
Can I get a welfare check on my children, please? Just a photo of today's
Did
paper.
you find anything? Was there anything?
Yeah, what was dead in there?
Who knows? Because we started arguing and we moved out of the garage.
We've just had a heat wave.
I
Imagine
know.
what it smells like now.
Someone could still have a pulse. They could still be in there. 13 24 10.
Screams possum, all right, doesn't it?
13 24 10. Are you currently in a
Could be Ryan.
In a
Yeah.
It's the house guest. He's dead. 13 24 10. Are you currently in a fight with your partner right now?
I love this stuff.
And what's it over?
What's the silliest thing you fought with your partner over?
13 24 10 to join us on the air. My wife and I are currently in a battle over a smell in the garage. Also, I left a sausage in the air fryer last week. And obviously, World War III erupted.
It's still there?
It's not still there.
You left you're cooking sausages in the air fryer?
You haven't lived if you haven't cooked sausages in the air fryer.
I've got an update for you.
No turning.
I finally bought an air fryer.
Did you? My girl's growing up.
Well, I didn't. Paul did.
Yeah, right. What do you
And
think?
we've actually had arguments.
He's obsessed, isn't he?
If he
Oh, yeah.
buys one more air fryer accessory on Amazon.
Have you got the rubber trays? Get
Oh,
the rubber
what do you
trays.
think? Of course we've got the rubber trays.
You got the wire thing, the wire rack to go in there
Oh,
as well?
yeah.
We don't have the wire. Oh, yeah, we've got the wire rack.
You got to have the wire
And
rack.
you know what? He's a little bit up himself now. He's got an air fryer.
Tell him to join the Kmart Air Fryer Facebook
I'm on it.
page.
I'm on
you,
it, yeah.
You haven't lived
I'm
if you
on
haven't
it.
been on the Kmart Air Fryer Facebook
He's
page.
air frying everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about it.
Lou did a steak in it the other night. I was like, that's
He
criminal.
did a steak in it the other.
Yeah, no.
Some
no,
things
no, no.
are not made to be air fried.
Rein it in, champ.
I agree.
Rein it in.
I'm just texting with one of my friends about petty fights.
Oh, yep.
She in one?
He
He.
he had a dream that she cheated on him
Oh,
in
yeah,
the dream.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they fought about the fact
Jesus Christ.
who was in the right. It's like,
Can't help what you dream.
exactly.
I cracked it at Lou one day 'cause she woke me up in the middle of a saucy dream.
She woke you up in the mid. Did she know you were having a saucy dream?
No, she didn't. She was just like, hey, babe. And I was like, oh, really? Like,
Well, that's when you
this
say.
is never going to happen in real life. Why
My-
would you ruin this?
No, then I would fight too.
So
I'd be
it
like,
was-
isn't the reality better than the dream, babe? I'm right here. No?
If she spoke like that, I'd never go to sleep again. 13 24 10. Petty fights. What are
just
you?
happened? Did that just play out?
Yeah, it
live?
really did.
Sure
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Can we get that footage?
Please don't.
All right, let's go to the phones.
Let's go to Natasha in Thornbury. Talk to us.
Good morning. This is an ongoing thing. It
Yep.
happened a while ago, but there's a bit of tension. So once I was really hankering some 2-minute noodles, and I asked
Yum.
my husband to make them for me.
Yep.
He decided to crush the noodles
No.
before he made them,
No.
and then handed this, destroyed
Yeah.
bowl of carbohydrates to me, and I was really disappointed. I would have just tossed them and made another myself, but that was the last packet.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
That's
No, that's annoying. You'd have to eat it with a spoon. Paul.
That's ridiculous.
Paul saw a chef once. Also,
silly. That is silly.
Paul saw a chef once use scissors to chop something up. Now he chops everything with scissors. We ordered Thai the other night. We had pad Thai, and I was
What
like,
a great idea.
I was
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
oh, you
yeah,
boys
because
are dumb.
sometimes the
I was like,
noodles are too long.
Yes.
And
No.
you're there.
love
You
a
know what
long
I saw?
noodle.
Game
It's part
changer?
of the experience.
Cut a pizza with scissors. Game changer.
Yeah, Paul's doing things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I like
wrong.
it. Yep,
I had all
back
these
him in.
I was like, why is the Thai place giving us micro noodles? Paul's like, nah, babe, chopped them up with scissors in the Tupperware.
Yeah.
So long as he doesn't use the scissors for his, nails and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You don't.
food
You don't.
scissors.
Want,
You need food scissors. In
no
your-
one
We
likes a
don't-
piece of pure
believe
pizza.
it or
Bathroom
not,
scissors.
Yeah.
we don't cross-contaminate our kitchen utensils with our bathroom
I thought you were going to
utensils,
say you
Clint.
don't have nails.
It's just ham and pineapple. Oh, what's this? Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's go to Bianca on 13 24 10. Bianca,
Yeah.
what are you and your partner fight about?
Well, we're watching The Flash last night, and a female comes up, and my boyfriend just goes, "Oh, she's so hot." And it's not the first time that he's commented on people being attractive in movies. And I just said, "Can you not? I don't go around saying, 'Oh, they're so hot.' Have a little bit of empathy." And then we had this massive fight about me being super jealous, and that I need to get over it. And all this
Oh.
sort of stuff. And I was like, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the wrong or if he is, but he's like, I'm just a guy. And I'm like, well,
Whose side
Bianca,
are you on? Lauren?
I think you're in the wrong.
Oh.
A movie. She's watching The Flash.
What
Aren't
about-
they like
Hang on.
cartoons?
What
No,
about
no, that's a real
what
life.
like
about the
characters?
sisterhood? What about the sisterhood?
Yeah.
You should
No.
be on her side.
No, you can. If you are watching a
Please.
movie,
Okay,
you
hey.
can say whatever you want about those characters.
I'm
with
gonna
judgment.
pause there. If
They're
you're
not
watching,
real people.
if you're watching Notting Hill and Paul, your partner, says, "Bloody hell, Julia's looking good in this," we wouldn't know where to find the body. Like honestly,
I don't think Julia Roberts is his type.
that's what you're getting out of it.
But when I say Hugh Grant in that movie is hot
dreamboat.
to rot, I am entitled to my opinion.
All right, Linda on 132410. Hey, just for getting on the air, you go in the running for Nova's first class and 50K. What are you and your partner currently fighting about?
Have we got Linda there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, thanks, Linda. I'm not sure if you all heard that grunt. That would indicate that was operator error by Jase. Linda, we forgot to pick up your call.
Can you stop poking the bear today?
Oh, no.
I swear,
You
like
two are
I'm
going to be brawling.
I'm on the edge today, just to let you know. I'm right on the edge.
It's my favourite type of bear to poke. Let's go to Linda. In Don Valley, you there, Linda?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
If you want to be good, Linda.
We had a bit of a tiff on Thursday. We have a beautiful cavoodle, so when we go to work, we have to close the sliding door to the dining room.
Yes.
He's always saying to me, always close that door. Remember, close that door.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you do on Friday morning? Left the door opened. The puppy whiskey went through, ate my candles, dug through all my indoor pot plants, jumped all over my couches, and left a trail of destruction from the kitchen right to the front door.
Maybe he was leaving the door open in the hope that you'd get out and run free, Linda.
Oh, hang on. How very dare you. Linda, did you leave the door open or he left the door open?
He did. He did. After all the years of telling me, don't leave that door open.
Oh, he's
He
the one
did
that tells you and then he did it.
Linda,
Yes,
Linda,
I hope he had
Linda.
to clean it up, Linda.
You shouldn't have left those candles out.
Oh, he became home with a trail of destruction, honey.
Yeah, he's in trouble. I mean, the cavoodles love a scented candle. Must have been caramel flavour.
Oh,
I would eat one of them if the door
Was it-
was left open.
like the one at that pajama shop. Peter Alexander.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so good. The
God.
glass house, caramel.
oh my God.
Yum, smells like cookies.
Can we help you? No, I'm just here to eat the candle. One question, $5,000. Here's the catch, though, with this game. You can pick the easy question and go for $50.
Yes.
You can pick the medium question, go for $500.
Or you can pick the $5,000 question.
Now, $5,000 question will be hard. I can tell you now, just having a look at some of the questions.
I don't know about it. I don't know if it's that hard.
For me, I know my place. I'm a $500 boy.
Wow.
I don't know if I'd roll the dice and go for the 5K.
Yeah.
500, I feel
500's definitely gettable. I've
500
seen it.
definitely gettable. All right, let's go to Thomastown. Good morning, Trish. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We are excellent. Trish, would you say you're the intelligent type?
No way. I'm so dumb.
I'm very dumb.
I'm so dumb, but I'm a gambler. So, it's like either the 500 or the 5,000.
Oh, right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Hey, Trish, what sort of game show would we see someone like you on? Would it be like The Chase or more like Deal or No Deal, where you're just picking
Tipping
suitcases?
point. She's a tipping point kind of gal.
Deal or no deal for sure.
Yeah, right.
Deal or no deal. Was that
No
the one
skill.
Meghan Markle was on?
What?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
used to
think she was
hold
one of the suitcases. She was
briefcases.
one of the
Did she?
briefcase
Meghan
girls.
Markle was the briefcase model.
Yeah.
How much is in the briefcase?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
Meghan
yeah.
Markle.
I think they've got briefcase boys and girls.
Yeah,
now.
they do.
Oh.
They
Because
got rid of the...
I think
Yeah.
it's all
So
digital
subjective.
No,
now. I don't
no.
even think there's people. I think
Really?
it's digital.
Oh, who would know?
God, you could tell
Who
we
knows?
watched. All right, okay.
All I watch is the tipping point. I'm mesmerised by those
Oh, the
silly
coins.
little tokens. Yeah, coins
Yeah.
down the thing.
Okay.
Dropping zone 4, thanks, Todd.
I'd go drop zone 1.
Oh.
Marge, Betty, you two done?
We're ready.
All right, Trish from Thomastown, you pick. Are we going $5,500 or $50?
Let's do 500.
500.
We're going for $500.
$500.
Okay.
Once I read the question, Trish, there will be a countdown.
All right. Remember that. You get the question, and then you've got 3 seconds to answer. Okay?
Oh, God, 3 seconds. Okay.
All right. Trish, $500. Here comes your question.
Arabian, Mustang, and Clydesdale are all types of what?
3, 2, 1.
Trish.
Trish,
are you there?
Yeah.
What?
Didn't know? A Clydesdale.
No.
The horse is bolted, Trish.
A horse.
They're horses, Trish.
They're all types of horses, Trish.
You're a mad punter.
Clydesdale? Sure, I was certain you'd get it, Trish.
Trish. What are you doing?
Not even a guess.
Gone for the 5,000. No,
Trish.
I was just about.
Should have gone for the 5,000.
Trish, you are right. You're
I'm
not
joking.
too sharp.
Oh, Trish.
Do you reckon she would have got the $50 question?
Nah.
Probably not.
Can we chuck the $50 question at her? Let's just see if
let's
she would have
do
got it. Trish, who won
Don't
the
embarrass me.
who won the 2023 AFL Grand Final?
Oh, that was last year. Was it?
Oh, Trish.
Geelong?
Oh, Trish.
Wow.
Sydney.
Get going, Collingwood.
Collingwood.
Should
Good
we
on you,
introduce a $5 question?
$5 question.
What's your name?
What day is it, Trish?
That I can't tell you.
One of our favourites is back on the telly this weekend. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You can watch it on 10 and 10 Play. It's got a brand new host. He is joining us in the studio, Robert Irwin.
Hey,
Robert.
How's it going,
Morning.
guys?
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited to meet you. I've grown up loving your family, can I just say?
Oh,
I'm
thank
just
you
having
so
a little
much.
nerdy fangirl moment.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. It's wonderful to be here. Great to see you all. Good way to start the day, I reckon.
You are days away for heading to the jungle.
I am. The bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Get me out there.
I got to say, you in all the promos and everything look like a bloody natural doing this. It is such a good fix. There was rumours floating around that you were going to be taking over from Chris Brown. Everyone was like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I can see it. And then you watch the promos and it's like you've been doing it for years.
It's so funny taking on this show because in a way it's so different, right? You know, in the promos and I'm in an electric blue suit dancing around and singing and I'm, you know, it's a little bit different, but really it's what I've been doing since I was born. I mean, I was literally filmed being born.
Yeah.
There was a camera crew in there. So I've been doing this my whole life and I've got a real passion and a real purpose behind what I do, which is, of course, wildlife conservation. And it's kind of the perfect fit because I'm jumping out of choppers and getting bitten by snakes and all that every day, so it works out.
He has taken to TV, hasn't he? I mean, Postcards host. You hosted Hole in the Wall, that funny show, didn't you? You know, I'm Weekend Today, the very high-rating weekend show. Have you got any diva demands as a TV host?
Any diva? Where do I start?
You got a green room,
such
like
a
just
diva.
all the trimmings?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got my lemon sliced into quarters, and I'm really not. I mean, I'm just I'm the sort of bloke where anywhere I get to, I just sort of give it a go and have a bit of fun, and I'm just excited. The only thing I said is I will not do any of the eating trials. I'm hosting, I'm not eating.
It's repulsive,
oh,
isn't
mate,
it?
I don't know how they do that.
Lauren touched on it before, Robert, but you do a bit of singing in the promo.
Is it singing? Is it, mate?
I think it's great. I've got it here. Take a listen.
Remember I was born in Australia Zoo. I've got bloody truckloads of enthusiasm. Oh, whoa, my voice just completely broke there. This is where I'm meant to be, tormenting celebrities.
I think it's pretty good.
Ah, thank you very much, mate.
You actually have something in common with our own Lauren Phillips.
Don't.
Oh, is that right?
If you have a look at the screen behind me.
Oh, okay. Oh, there she is. Wow.
This is
Wow.
2005 AFL
That's
footy show.
20
Hang on, Jase, hang on.
years ago. Don't.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow, here we go.
Everybody.
Don't worry, baby.
Do you know how hard it is to get something taken off the internet? It's virtually
it'll never
impossible.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
That is so cruel.
That is impressive. I need to take some notes. You know,
That
this
is the reason
incredible.
I'll never go on a reality TV show because this would be brought up. Just stop and don't even mention those eyebrows. Like
I
there's
wasn't.
like
I was just going to ask
4
if you
hairs
still
on there.
shop at Dotty. Like, what's with the top?
I think it looks more super.
Excuse me, that
I love
was
it.
20 years ago. I think I've aged quite well.
From the jungle to Australia Zoo, because I'm probably shit scared of 95% of things that live at Australia Zoo, right?
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
Wow,
Is there
geez.
anything you're scared of?
I think probably the celebrities going into the jungle. Like, that's probably going to be the scariest part. You know, it's funny. My dad used to say this, right? He'd go, crocodiles are easy because they're always going to try and kill you.
Yep.
People will pretend to be
You
your
know
friend
their
first.
motive. Yeah, right.
So, but that's the thing. You know, I've grown up around animals. So, in terms of the wildlife side of things, I'm 100% with all of that. I've got one phobia, right? I've got one fear in
give
this
it to
life.
us.
And I've never told anyone this. This is
an
actually crazy.
exclusive?
You're getting an exclusive. I hate broken glass.
Oh.
Like,
The
it's,
sound
the most,
of, or?
it's the most niche thing,
'Cause
but I cannot stand
Because at
broken
2
glass.
a.m. in the morning at public house, that's all Clint does.
You don't want Clint around.
There's another one. Don't stand with me at the bar.
I'll jump on a crocodile. I'll catch whatever venomous snake you want. Don't care.
If we come to your
broken
house-
glass, no way.
He's got
Everything's not
sippy
plastic,
cups.
is
It's
it?
just a bunker. It's just
So it's plastic. You know, my favourite bit on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is as the celebrities arrive, when some of them don't recognise the other ones.
Oh,
And
they're
like,
trying to work it out.
What do you do? I'm an influencer. Oh, I'm a retired AFL player.
Oh, I
It's
know.
a funny thing, isn't it? Because like everyone, you got to have people that appeal to everyone. Like you got to have the
that's the
Gen
thing.
Z social media
Yeah.
person. You got to have the footy player who's the old legend, the old
Did
Hall
you
of Famer.
recognise
or-
everyone this year? Do you recognise everyone?
I don't know anyone.
Oh, so
You don't know?
I don't know. It's a surprise to me as it is for everyone.
Really?
Yep.
Is that because they don't trust
No,
you?
yeah, probably. It's my first year, so they're not going to let this new bloke know.
So there's a few sort of hints here. Gold medalists, TV stars, comics, TV celebrity cook. That's not Nagi Mahashi, is it?
We
Maybe
love
not.
Nagi.
We love Nagi Mahashi. You don't
but
know.
there was rumours that you two were bloody going in at one stage after you got the booze.
We've just started this job. I wouldn't mind some time off.
Absolutely.
Ciao, I'm off to South Africa.
You don't
I
want
don't know if it's going to be good time. It's going to be a bit different to Byron.
If you could hand pick anyone to put in the jungle,
Yeah.
anyone in the world, who would
Anyone
it be?
in the world. Gee, well, wouldn't it be great to see one of the Irwin family in there?
Wouldn't it?
You know?
Although everyone else would
That'd
be in
be-
there going, well, what hope do we have?
Yeah.
There's
And
a
I
clear
don't think I
lady
could do that to one of my family. I don't think I could make them eat that
a little-
crazy
You wouldn't
stuff.
reckon Bindi could go in and down a couple of like balls testicles?
Oh, no. I don't. Who on earth does that? How can they do that? I have no idea.
Because
No,
a
I
lot
don't
of
think
them
I
are-
could do that to
A
it.
lot
Nah.
of them are out of work, Robert, and they want the publicity, so they're happy to go on there and eat whatever they have to. And God knows if this job didn't come up, we would
We
have
would have
taken
been in
it.
there.
Hey, mate, we can't wait to watch it on the telly. 10 and 10 play Sunday night. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Make sure you get around him. Robert Irwin, you're going to do a killer job, mate. Congrats.
Congrats.
Can't wait. Great
Well
to
done.
chat to you guys. Thank you so
Good on you,
much.
buddy.
See ya.
Thanks.
Cheers.
We want to go through things in our life that are underrated or overrated.
I've got something, Jase, that yesterday you and I were talking about and we were blowing up over. And then I went home and mentioned it to my partner and he was like, no, it's the best.
Beyonce. Overrated.
Funny you say that. I was thinking about it this morning. Texas Hold'em.
what about that
Overrated.
song?
Overrated.
That song?
Overrated.
I quite like
it's
it.
under.
It's no
That
single
song
lady.
Is, that song is a Jase.
All right, Molly. 13 24 10 is our number. Whether it's food, people, places,
Technology.
what's
Events.
overrated and what's underrated.
Overrated.
Absolutely overrated.
Or underrated.
Tired of being underrated.
Tell you what, someone's going to walk away with $200 to fill up on fuel and coffee at Shell Coles Express.
Oh, we love free fuel. Hey, you know what's overrated that does my head in that everyone said, oh, this is such a great new concept? Paystay.
What's Paystay?
Where on your phone, you pay
Hang
for
on.
park. That app never
Works.
and
Never
then you
works.
get logged out. And you can't get back in.
Nah.
And then if you're driving, or heaven forbid, you get a new car and you have to change the number plate.
You were with me the other day when I was trying to change the
doesn't
number
work.
plate. Oh, Clint. Oh.
What about?
Bring me back the coin machines.
I hear you.
I can't stand it.
What if you forget to turn it off?
And then 3 hours later, have you
You
finished your
build for a
parking?
6-hour stay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Overrated.
Overrated.
See you later, Paystay.
Paystay.
It needs to spruce up.
Toodles, but you know
I've
what the
got one.
machines do? Machines start with like the maximum amount, and
Yeah.
you got to hit that
Down thing.
silly little touch screen.
Sometimes, though,
trying to
you
get
can claim others' parking, like the remnants of their
Oh, I
parking.
love
you know.
a remnants
Yeah,
parking
but when you're
job.
on the app, I love that. But when you're on the app, someone else
Yeah.
parks and then they pay again. And
Exactly.
3 hours later, when you've been sitting on the couch for
They're
2 hours,
making
it's
the
like,
moolah.
your
Yeah.
parking's up.
Yeah.
I hate that thing.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Olympics.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I'm going to say overrated.
Nah. Do you know-
Overrated when it's in your hometown.
the Queenslanders are taking the piss right now, right? they did a study, apparently. Reports this morning they did a study to try and get themselves out of the Olympic Games contract.
Oh. Yeah,
of course,
how's
they've got
that?
the Games in 2032.
How's that?
They don't value the Olympics enough. They are underrated.
What?
I love watching the Olympics.
Didn't think they could do the 1,500 metre at South Bank in the pool?
Don't stop.
That silly little beach.
Oh, the inland beach.
The inland beach.
Oh, in Brisbane?
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Imagine Madam Butterfly.
Yep. Oh, who wants to do 1,500 metres in the piss pond?
You know what else is overrated?
Talk to me.
Victorian beaches. I went the other day.
What are you talking about?
They're just not that good.
Half Moon Bay.
Well, you talking Elwood?
Spot. Yeah.
I just think, like,
The
Queensland beaches, the Victorian beaches are cold, they're freezing, the sand's always wet.
No, Half Moon Bay's got that cracking little cafe there. They do
I
a
don't
mean
know.
burger.
Nah.
There's a lot of that smelly seaweed as well.
Yeah,
You
there
go
is
to
a lot of
Queensland, the
seaweed.
water's so much seaweed. Queensland, the water's so warm.
Let's go to D. D, underrated or overrated? What do you got for us?
Overrated.
What is it?
Fruit toast.
Oh,
I love fruit
no, raisin
No.
toast. Oh, and you can get the cafe slice. You know where it's the
Go
thick
on,
one.
D. What's
Yeah.
wrong with it?
It smells amazing. Tastes like
You got to be careful in a toaster. She burns quick.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
does.
She burns
D,
quick.
D, hot cross
Yes.
buns. What do you reckon?
they're great.
Yeah,
The
they're
brioche
different.
ones.
Oh, fancy.
See, that's just an extension of the fruit toast.
Let's go to
Same
Jade
family.
in Ferntree Gully. Overrated, underrated. What do you got for us?
I reckon Ed Sheeran's underrated.
Underrated?
Underrated or over?
Under.
Oh, you don't think he gets the credit he deserves? He is one of the
No,
greatest.
I don't. The emotion and the feel of his songs and just what they're about, he does not get what he deserves.
I'm going to stop you there because I'd say most radio stations play Ed every 3 songs. He's getting some credit out there.
And he did the biggest ever show at the MCG.
lyrical genius.
Yeah. I would say he's getting probably.
He's teetering on the edge, Jase.
Didn't he have more than Taylor Swift at the MCG? I think he gets the credit he deserves.
She did 3 nights though, or 2 nights at the G, didn't she?
She did 2. She did 3 in Sydney.
Maddie on 13-24-10. Overrated, underrated. What do you got?
I reckon Naplan's overrated.
Yeah, Naplan. It is overrated. Why do
Maddie?
you kids need to do that, Maddie?
I reckon a lot of subjects are overrated, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maddie, did you just do the Naplan?
Yeah, I just finished Friday.
How'd you-
well done.
Yeah, good work. Good work.
Do you go okay, Maddie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you never really get. Do they get their individual scores?
No, I
or
don't
it's-
think so.
Yeah.
They put them under all this pressure to go and do it, and they never even find out if they
I
did
would have
well
been
or
the
not.
kid dragging down the group.
You would have kamikazed it and just got it all wrong to bring the school down.
What are we doing,
Stuffing.
guys? 2 hours. I'm done. Can we get out of here? Oh, we can't leave till everyone's leaving. Okay.
Oh, shame. Stephanie from Burwood, what do you got, overrated or underrated?
Avocado.
Over-
It just doesn't need to be on toast. It's overrated.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you know what? I agree. All these silly little cafes with their avo on toast.
And it's more expensive to buy like a slice of it at a cafe than just buying, one at the supermarket, which I wouldn't do anyway.
It's true. It is overpriced in a restaurant or a cafe.
But
you know
is
what
it
annoys
overrated?
me? When
It's
you
not
order
overrated.
avocado on toast and they just bring out half an avocado still with the pip in it. Still, like,
Oh, you got to do it yourself.
we are not at IKEA.
I know.
I'm not building this myself. I would have done that at home if I wanted to.
Oh, deconstruct
Smash
it.
it.
Yeah.
Deconstruct
And if
it.
you have to order something without it, and you still have to pay for it, I hate that.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on ordering at cafes where I'm minus ingredients and then they look at you and I'm like, I'm saving you money. I'm saving you money.
Yeah, but you hate everything.
No, I just don't want the tomato on the burger.
Or the avocado.
Or the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You're fussy.
It's starting to add up, really, isn't it?
Are you a fan of James Bond? We've had some pretty famous James Bonds in the past. Daniel Craig, Sean Connery,
I'm
Pierce
not
Brosnan.
a huge Bond guy.
Well, I believe the new James Bond is going to be a Marvel star, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron
Do you know him? Very handsome.
Where would I know him from?
Well, he's an English
Taylor.
actor. He
Not
was
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, my God, from
Jake-
Home Improvement.
JTT, I loved him.
Great show. Loved that
No,
show.
he was in Avengers Age of Ultron. He played Pietro Maximoff.
What's his name, sorry?
Aaron Perry Taylor Johnson.
Googling.
I have audio. Take a listen.
Well, what did Thomas the Tank Engine say, Lemon?
That's really mean.
SAA, take responsibility, mate.
You don't sound like that.
That's him with an English
Oh, yeah,
accent. He's handsome. He looks like a James Bond.
Give us a look.
But
Look at
remember,
him.
people thought it was going to be Henry Cavill or Idris Elba. I love Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never watched one James Bond movie.
He's a bit too.
I don't know
handsome
which
to be
one I
Bond.
watched. I watched the one where Halle Berry was the Bond girl.
Ah, yeah. Who was that? Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
They sort of all roll into one.
That's what I
mean, they're sort of very same.
I mean, I'm a sucker for a Mission Impossible.
Pierce Brosnan was the best, wasn't he?
Except number 2 that was filmed in Australia. I just can't get past a car chase in
Mission
Falcons.
Impossible.
Yeah.
There's nothing better.
I've never seen Mission Impossible.
What?
Die Hard.
Yeah,
I've seen Die Hard.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I've seen Con Air. Love Con Air. Talk about Con Air all the time.
Have you not seen one Mission Impossible?
Never.
Oh
Tom Cruise isn't for me.
Yeah,
He's
right.
not my flavour.
Who's your flavour?
Con Air.
That's a movie. Are you a Nicolas Cage
Leonardo
lover?
DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I got news for you, Dase. You are way too old for Leonardo.
Hugh Grant. I'm more his age.
Yeah.
Love him.
13, 24, 10. What's the most expensive mistake you have made at work?
Oh.
When you say expensive,
Like, have you, whether it's, crashing the promotion vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
running
Costly.
up. Yeah.
Clint?
I put the wrong news to air last Thursday.
That just cost your
Does that-
reputation.
Does that count?
That's just a big mistake. Financially.
I was like, how's this bad stuff happening again? Haven't we learnt?
But that was I wasn't used to the technology.
I know. Scripts that say Thursday and another script that says Friday can be very confusing. I want to take you to Sydney's Northern Beaches now. Cheap part of the world if you want to buy real estate.
Oh, very, very spenny there.
Exactly. Avalon Beach, a 4-bedroom home in Sydney's Northern Beaches was up for sale. The real estate agent was around there, good old Jules, was setting up for the open home. She noticed the current renters had their sheets drying on the balcony. You can't have that on an open home for a 4-bedroom home in Sydney's Northern Beaches.
Yeah, but you can.
Sorry?
Maybe the renters didn't want it to sell because they wanted to keep renting. They did it deliberately, perhaps.
Well, the job's done. Well, it's done the trick because Julie, the real estate agent, was cleaning up for the open home. She's grabbed the sheets.
Yep.
She has chucked them downstairs on a shelf, which was below a light she had previously turned on.
Yep.
Sheets caught fire. House burnt down.
No.
$3 million house torched on the open home.
Did they
It's
buy
not
the block?
ideal, is it?
Not great.
Oh, no.
How's that?
And you know what? The second she smelt the
Oh,
smoke,
yeah,
you'd be like, I know exactly what's happened here. This
Yeah.
is all my fault.
Yeah.
Did she claim that she did it, or was she just
No.
I don't know what you're
She's
talking about.
she's thrown herself on the fire and said, oh, well, not physically, but like she's actually said, yeah, it's my bad.
Hang on.
Did
I've
she
just-
get fired?
I've just read on. They went to court, and the real estate agency tried to blame the renters.
Why?
For leaving the sheets
Can't
out.
be doing that.
For leaving the sheets out.
That's not going to wash.
She should have folded them and put them in a linen
Absolutely.
press.
If you've got a $3 million house, surely you've got a dryer.
Well, they're renting. They could have
If
16
you've got a
people
$3
living
million
in there.
house, surely you don't need renters.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, just dress that up and sell it.
13, 24, 10 to join us on the air. Have you made an expensive mistake at work?
Amy and Sunshine, what have you done?
When I was 22, I worked in a bank and I was telling on the day, and I accidentally gave out like the wrong bag to a business, and I accidentally gave out an extra $20,000.
They would have been loving that.
Well, they were very good customers, and they brought it back the next day, but I did not sleep a wink that night.
So at what point did you realise the $20,000 had
End
gone
of the
more?
day when we were doing the tills.
Oh, don't you hate that?
And
You'd be
did
sitting
that-
there going, hang on, I'm just going to do the till one more time.
3 hours trying to find what had happened, and we just didn't know.
And at what point did everyone just look at you, Amy?
The next day when the business people came back because we worked out who had served them.
Yeah, at least you got the money back.
Did you get fired, Amy?
So, no.
No.
Well, she got the money back.
What bank do you work at? I'm just going to come down and withdraw some money.
It was a long time ago.
Mate, banks have changed now. God, my sister used to work
can't
at the
find
bank.
Banks don't exist anymore.
Well, you walk in, there's like a concierge and all this.
I hate that.
So do I.
What do you mean?
What are you here for? banking. Like,
Okay,
why
grab a seat. We'll be with you in half an hour.
they ask you what you want to do when you walk in.
Yeah, but there's many options.
So many exactly.
Withdrawal, get a new
And
credit
it's
card,
even
but
worse.
get a home loan.
It's
Isn't
even
that
worse
good?
when they put you in that little room by yourself.
The little room.
I think that's great, the concierge. Otherwise, you line up in the thing and then you get to the front and they're like, oh, you're in the wrong bit.
No, I want to see Deborah behind the glass.
Exactly. And
What, to get a home loan?
No, that's normally the
then
teller.
Then she puts you in the room.
My sister used to work at Commonwealth Bank with the screens.
Oh,
The
yeah.
security screens. So if they're getting robbed.
Oh, yeah.
And and her leg bumped the security screen button one day. And it's and then when they finally lowered the screens, there was an old lady almost having a heart attack on the other side.
Oh, that's not funny.
What about all the police that turned
I
up
know,
to
exactly.
stop the armed robbery?
13 24 10. Have you caused an expensive accident at work? Lucky she wasn't leaning over the counter.
Oh, no.
13 24 10. Expensive mistakes at work. What do you got, Melbourne?
Just been sent one. I didn't know about this, but there was a clumsy flight attendant who went to deliver an in-flight meal to the pilot.
Uh-oh.
So he's in the cockpit, and as he reaches over with the tray, he flicked a button.
Yes, this was in the news.
And the plane nosedived.
What?
And many of the 268 passengers hit the roof because the plane nosedived. 50 were injured. This is on an LA TAM flight.
Yeah.
100% you would have just said, we hit unexpected turbulence.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely wasn't my chicken katsu curry that
Not
just
at
got
all.
delivered to the cockpit.
I love a chicken katsu curry.
I knew that
so
would
much.
tickle your fancy, Jace. You're in a bad mood today because you
not in a
had
bad
an
mood.
Do you know
expensive
what?
mistake at work this morning when you drove into a pylon in the car park and smashed up your car. Is that why we're talking about this? Oh, you'd forgotten about that. Whoops.
The chicken katsu curry, you need to start it with a gyoza entree.
Love that. Love that for
I
us.
think a
That'll
chicken
make you
katsu
feel
curry
better.
is overrated. I'm not into it.
Let's go to Point Cook. G'day, Thomas. Expensive day at work. What did you do?
Yeah, expensive day. 2 weeks into my new job as a delivery driver, I rolled into the local BP to fill up
Mm-hmm.
the diesel van.
No.
And I looked at it, it was about $150 into filling it up, and I realised I was putting it unleaded.
That's game over for the engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, went into full panic mode, rang the boss. As you can imagine, not too impressed. It ended up costing, I think it was about $2,500 to get it drained.
You have to drain it.
Apparently, it's worse if you start it.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you do that
Oh.
mistake, just don't start it.
Yeah, you have to drain it. But then
Exactly.
imagine how much you're costing that petrol station by just taking out that spot all day while you
Yeah,
wait for
good
the
point.
RACV to come and drain it.
13 24 10. Have you made an expensive mistake at work?
Isabel from Mooralbark, good morning. You worked as an executive assistant, I believe. What happened?
Yes, I did. My boss wanted to buy a tractor, and it was $10,000.
Yep.
And he asked me to transfer the money to the seller, and I got a digit wrong.
Can you retrieve that money?
That's an easy mistake.
Yeah.
We did end up getting it back, but I was no longer allowed to transfer money.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's an okay
Responsibility's been
job
taken
to
off
have
you.
taken off you. I'm impressed. Every single person so far that's called up who has made a terrible mistake at work, no one's lost their jobs yet.
No. Well, try and fire someone these days.
The woman at the bank that gave the wrong person $20,000.
It's not easy to get rid of people, mate. That's why we put people here on like 9 years probation. If we get the 7-year itch, toodles.
Eunice in Mickleham, you worked at McDonald's and you made an expensive mistake.
Yes, I did. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
So I used to work at Macca's, and this was back when plastic wasn't really a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And our frappe machines where they crush the ice, we sometimes get lazy and we just use the plastic cups to throw ice in there. And one time the plastic cup slipped out of my hand and was now in people's drinks.
Plastic in the drink.
You know what's worse? Forgetting the sauce for the nuggets. Oh,
Fireable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Off with their limbs.
Totally.
You forget to put sauce in the bag in the drive-through? No, that's a hard
What about
no.
if they substitute the sauce for another? If you get
You know what? You
mustard
stop.
instead of
Sweet
You
and
know what?
sour.
You'd be the sort that would order. Was there a curry sauce?
I loved curry sauce.
Clinton and away.
Did you get an apple pie with it as well?
Oh,
apple
the apple
pies
pies are
too.
quite strong though.
Only my Nana Mavis is the only person I've ever known that liked apple pies at McDonald's.
No, they were strong. They were good.
Curry sauce is no longer.
isn't it?
I want it back.
Is it R.I.P. the curry sauce?
It was a curry sauce.
A curry sauce. Now I go for a mustard.
Can we get Ronald on the line? We're going to need to rectify
You
that.
can't get the curry sauce at McDonald's anymore.
Who goes for a mustard?
Let's head to,
Who cares
let's head to
about-
Harvey Norman because there was an expensive mistake made there, wasn't
Do it
there,
with the voice.
Mandy?
Harvey Norman.
Hello.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi. Harvey Norman were delivering me my couch,
Mm-hmm.
and they also delivered me another couch and an ottoman.
Oh, did you
And
tell
I
them?
was, no, as they were bringing in more furniture, I was looking at my husband and he's like, do you buy all of this? And I said, no. No. Shush, shush. And I
What'd you
was
do?
waiting on a call from Harvey Norman.
Yeah.
And it never came. And now I have this gorgeous ottoman and another couch.
Where did you put them? Did you have a second living room readily available?
I was able to find room. I got rid of something and I put in my brand new 2 lots of couches and ottomans.
Good on you, Mandy. Because I remember once going to Nike and buying a pair of sneakers. I think I was buying 2 pairs, and I ended up with 3 pairs. And I opened the shopping bag when I got home, and I was like, I've got 3 pairs. And I was like, do I go back?
So you didn't go off when you went through the...
No, I never returned.
Did they make you try the shoes on and go for a walk?
Well, I wasn't
in the shop. I hate that.
What about when you go
Have a
for
little
walk?
jog.
What about when you go for a walk but you're only wearing one of the shoes,
Oh.
not 2?
Don't.
How's that feel? Yeah, they're really
feels
comfy.
good.
I've got trauma from Athlete's Foot Day where they used to
Hang
make
on,
you
hang
run
on.
around the fake track.
Hang on, what about this?
I'd be out of breath.
What about...
I'll do a walk, thanks. I'm not going to jog.
Just let me feel, where's your toe?
It's embarrassing buying
Finger
new
my
shoes.
toe.
Oh, you got plenty of room.
Do you try on shoes as an adult? Like, I know what size my foot is, and I'm confident that I'm a 38, and I don't try shoes on.
Oh, I like when they bring out that giant metal contraption.
Oh, everyone
What
else's
about-
sweaty foot's been on it previously,
about
and they go, you've got quite a wide foot. And I'm like, thanks, Jenny. You don't need to announce to the whole store that I've got a wide foot.
We got a wide one here.
What about the communal socks?
No.
Oh, I do them.
They don't do them
Yeah, I do
anymore.
communal socks
Yeah,
too.
I'm quite fond of the
Don't they
communal
do the
socks.
disposable stocking now?
No.
Not the communal socks.
Are they disposable? I put it back in the box.
Yeah, so do I.
No.
But we
All right.
digress.
Let's go to Kate.
What are we talking about again? Oh, expensive mistakes at work.
Curry sauce? Kate in Yarra Valley. Expensive day on the tools. What happened?
Yeah, so I work in pharmacy, hospital pharmacy,
Oh, no.
and I may have ordered $800,000 worth of chemo medication.
What?
Instead of what?
Was actually not meant to order. So each vial is $82,000. I was supposed to order 1, and I ordered 10.
800,000.
Do they go off, or can you sort of
My God.
No, and
keep it in the
because
fridge?
it's refrigerated, you can't send it back.
Oh.
So I literally spent a week emailing every hospital in Victoria to see if they needed it.
Well, that's good. At least they didn't go to waste.
Yeah, we got a bit extra.
God.
$800,000. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Still kept your job, Kate?
Yeah, I actually did.
God, you really can't fire anyone these days, can you? Unbelievable.
Oh, that's a simple slip of the button.
Yeah, that's
10.
not Kate's fault.
Although the 1 and the 0 aren't next to each other, are they?
No, that's-
Kate, I think that is your fault.
Hey, that's it. We are getting out of here. You got a big day today, Clint.
Going to interview an F1 star.
Oh.
An F1 star. You know how we've
Who?
got Oscar Piastri and Daniel Ricciardo as our Australian drivers?
We love Oscar.
We've got a half Aussie.
Who?
Valtteri Bottas.
Oh, he's got an Australian girlfriend or wife.
He's got a miso who's Australian.
You going to do something quirky like try Vegemite?
Oh, if I see that
no.
one more time on the Today Show, I will spew.
Give him a footy jumper.
Give him some Tim Tams.
Here's a
Clint.
koala.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I don't
All
know
of the
yet.
above.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.